Good evening and welcome back to Prime of Midlife. It's Wednesday evening, and as some of you may know, I have a half day on a Wednesday. It still excites me so much that I leave at lunchtime on a Wednesday, which is fabulous. So today I went and had lunch with Patrick. We chatted and did some stuff. However, Kathleen, who was supposed to be off this evening, got asked to do a double shift. She was working early, but someone's called off sick, so she's working a late as well because she's off tomorrow. So she's like, yep, I'll do that. I can rest tomorrow. So I came back relatively early so the dog wasn't on her own, because I'm a sap that way. What can I say? So yeah, that's what I've been doing today. So sitting chatting with Patrick, obviously sitting chatting at work, etc. And I have decided the world's a mess. And there's so many things going on. Sorry, I'm just checking the dog because the cat's just gone up the stairs and the dog's standing at the bottom of the stairs. And, oi, Callie, back here. We want to leave the cat some peace because she's just come in from outside. So I have the dog here now, obviously with that oi. But yeah, with the news going on, I mean, the world is just a mess. And one of the headlines I read today was that South Africa is going to stop exporting stuff to the USA. And then there was headlines about Ukraine started the war with Russia. And then there's other stuff here in the UK going on. I mean, there's just stuff going all over everywhere, and it's just a big mess. So what do you do when that happens? You go back to why I started this channel in the first place, and you start making sure that you can look after your own. So, weirdly enough, the reason I know that this is getting into my head is because when I got up this morning and put the light on in the room and obviously, plutter about, and I was getting dressed and I was looking over at the shelves in my bedroom, the shelves that I keep saying, I need to get this out of my bedroom. Why have you got food in the bedroom? Because it's in Mylar bags and I don't have space to put it anywhere else at the moment. And a few months ago, I was sitting thinking, you need to use that. I mean, really, come on, get over yourself. It's not like there's a thing. And then things started happening. So yes, we will be keeping the Mylar bags. We won't be using them anytime soon because they keep things for loads of time, like decades. That's the silver bags that you put in with oxygen absorbers, unless it's sugar, because they don't have oxygen absorbers. But I've got some of them up in the bedroom on a shelf, as I say, which I was looking at. As I declutter, I'll bring stuff down, I'll use stuff up. I think not at the moment. And so the decision is, Kathleen and I were having a discussion this morning because she phoned me from work just before she went into her first client. And I can't remember why. It was to tell me some silly story. And just as she was telling me that, Sky News had on that inflation has gone up to 3% here in the UK. So what we're going to be doing is Kathleen gets paid on Friday. So there will be money coming into the household. So we will be doing our shopping. We may go a tad over budget because we are going to hit the butchers and we're going to get a load of stuff for the freezer. So that is the plan because things are going to become more expensive. So I'm going to also at the weekend check the cupboards, see what I need, see what we're eating now compared to what we were when I first stocked up the cupboards, and basically take an inventory and make sure that we have the basics. And yes, I know, again, some people might say that's scaremongering. Yeah, I don't care. I'd rather have stuff. And apart from anything else, it's now February, touch wood, and I haven't had a flu or anything this year yet. Is it because I'm eating a lot healthier than I was last year? Quite possibly. If not, that means it's going to come soon. So I will happily have my cupboards so that I do not need to go to the shops if we are ill, so that I can look after us if we are ill. So I want to stock up on food for the animals as well. So yeah, things like that. I'm going to go on a stock up thing. So as I say, Kathleen gets paid this Friday, so there's money coming into the house, and I get paid next Friday, so there's more money coming into the house, and we're going to start stocking up on things that we don't have, like, as I say, butcher meat. I want to go to the butcher's this weekend. I want to get things like mince and stew, the cheaper cuts than I got last week. So I want to get that. Kathleen wants to do some cooking in the slow cooker with spices and herbs that I don't really use. She's going to buy us a spice rack because she's horrified at the lack of spices I have in the house. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, I'm going to stock up because that's what you do. It just makes me feel better. Gives me that cushion that if anything happens, I'm not panicking and I'm not struggling immediately. So yeah, that's my cunning plan. As I say, looking at the media, the world's a mess. Should I stop looking at the media? Yes. Can I do that? No, I need to know stuff. So yeah, I will be upping the preps a little bit, not to the same extent I did when I first started, because I mean, some of that I'm still using and that was like 3 years ago. But yeah, we will be upping the preps a bit. And Alan, yes, there will be more toilet roll. All right, I am going to go now and see what the dog's chewing because there are sound effects. I will catch you later.